What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Junrami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So I just ran to my computer because I checked the time and I realized that it's refresh time. And I thought that maybe we were going to get something today, but we didn't. But there is some stuff to talk about. I was going to make this video earlier today because one of my tunes, Swipe, was awesome enough to share some information with me that made me consider making the video. However, I waited till now because I thought maybe we might have got some update or we would have had something in the news itself before I actually did that video. Because it was going to be kind of speculation. So basically what I'm talking about is the fact that it appears Vegeta Nappa are going to be the next LR, the next unit that we're summoning on before the 5-year. So there's a couple of reasons why we can think this. Number one, well, obviously, this announcement was made, I think, a week ago. From 4 p.m. Pacific till 11 o'clock Pacific on the 21st of June, which is tomorrow, we're going to be having the server maintenance, which could mean, you know, they're adding in whatever they need to for the final mini campaign or mini banner or whatever until the 5-year. So that's going to be taking place. Plus, we just got that notice from the official Global Dokkan Twitter. So this is what they shared like a few minutes ago, and this is all we got. I thought that maybe they were going to give us something about Vegeta Nappa. The reason why I'm talking about Vegeta Nappa is because one of our best data miners in the Dokkan community, Team Dokkaner, has said that it is possible that Vegeta Nappa are going to be next. So I was going to hold off until now, hoping that I could give solid, concrete news, but I'm still going to do it anyway because this has been gaining traction. What's weird is that nobody else is talking about it, but only Team Dokkaner. And in the past, he has said things early on that have ended up being true, but at the time, nobody knew what it was or what, if it was credible or not. Perfect example, this tweet right here. This was on May 18th. It shows Beerus' close-up where he's talking about, "Here he comes," right? This was for the UI Goku. At the time, we had no clue what he was talking about. No clue. But in hindsight, it does make sense. So in the same vein, there's something coming. Team Dokkaner seems to be the first one to pick up on it, and he's been very credible. So I'm not going to say that this is confirmed, but it pretty much is. So keep that in mind, all right? Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at Team Dokkaner if anything changes. And don't worry, he covers his own tracks. So let's take a look at his tweet. 5 years of Dokkan Battle. Oh, this is also translated by Google, so remember that. "We worked hard to make you a complete dossier on the subject. Don't hesitate to share and say what you think." So he's basically got a website called Oh My Gacha, and basically it goes over like the news and the latest info for all the various gacha games that he plays or his group plays. I don't know. So this is the Dokkan Battle Global 5-year campaign stuff. So this is all translated again by Google, so keep in mind if anything sounds terrible, it's because of Google. This is the article in question. So basically, what is speculated to come out next for us on Global is a ZTUR, which is basically an EZA, as well as a legendary banner. So let's take a look at that. A ZTUR before the birthday? Last character of the Neo God era to receive his ZTUR. That is Trunks Super Saiyan Future, Sword of Hope and Will. Should arrive very soon on the global version. This is an opportunity to receive at least 30 Dragon Stones for your event. Don't miss them. So the number one thing is that we are possibly getting the next EZA, which is the Int Trunks. Actually, let me look that up right now. Int Trunks Dokkan. This should take us there. Nope, wrong one. But the Spirit Sword Trunks is getting his EZA apparently next on Global, and that's this guy right here. So if this is indeed true, that's pretty cool for us because he is the last of that bunch. Which leads to something interesting that Goresh was just mentioning before I started this video. I saw his tweet. It really does seem like Global and JP are starting to kind of catch up or converge. There's like a faster pace kind of happening with Global as far as these rollouts of newer stuff. Seems like it's happening faster. Honestly, I didn't think we would be getting the Vegeta Nappa thing seemed likely, but even that is a surprise if you really think about it, because they just got that, what, like 2-3 months ago? Usually the timeline is JP does something like 5 months later, 6 months later, then we get it. But this is kind of starting to move up a little bit in the schedule. So I guess in that way of thinking, it's not surprising that we're getting the Trunks. But anyway, back to the article. Then the next one. Would you like a legendary banner? Legendary banner? Okay. All right, fine. I'll take another one. It is almost certain. So see here. So again, like, he's giving you the information, but he also needs to be cautious because they could totally change things at the drop of a hat, like they did with that stupid cooler garbage on the banner, right? At the last second they changed it. I'm putting all my bets on that one thing that happened. They definitely changed cooler at the last second. That could happen again. Who knows? It is almost certain that we will have the right to a new banner. Interesting phrasing. We will have the right to... I mean, you know what? This is French, though, so this is being translated directly from French, so maybe the grammatical structure is off. We will have the right to a new banner in a few days. Indeed, players anticipate the arrival of LR Vegeta Nappa. Interesting. I want to click on that link. You are free to choose, but trying to get this new character just before the birthday party is likely to consume your savings. Be careful. Basically, summon at your own risk. Remember, the 5-year is on the way. Oh, it just takes you to... Interesting. The French Dokkan Wiki. That's cool. Can't read any of it, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. And I'll just check it out over here. So, LR, AGL, Nappa, Vegeta. Vegeta. By the way, this is live, and, yeah, no edits. No edits! You guys should be getting used to this by now. When it comes to update videos, I'm not doing edits, man. I want to get this information out to you as quickly as possible. So if I stutter, if I fail my sentences, too bad. You get to hear me at my worst. Diabolical villain... I'm not summoning for this guy. Diabolical villains, garbage category, key +4, 130. I mean, cool, it's a new LR, it's shiny, it's fancy. We're 2 weeks away from the 5-year. I usually tell you guys, when it comes to these banners, or just summoning in general, do 1 multi, do 2. I'm actually not even going to say that for this one. Just don't summon. Just don't summon. You're gonna be summoning so much on the 5-year, presumably. There's a pretty decent chance some of the stuff that you end up pulling on this banner, you might just pull on that banner anyway, just from the general pool. Just don't summon. Don't. Don't. What are you missing? You're missing a garbage category lead. You're missing Nappa getting bodied by Vegeta. Just have a friend unit do that. You don't need it. Just have a friend unit do that, and then, you know, watch the animation a couple of times. It's funny. All right, now you're over it. And now you're what? How many stones short? Just don't do it. Just don't summon. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to all enemies. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage, and greatly lowers defense. This is kind of cool for AoE things like World Tournament or certain Dokkan events or SBR, but attack and defense plus 78%, key +5 when HP is 78 or more, plus an additional attack plus 78% within the same turn after evading enemy attack, plus an additional... Wait, what? Plus an additional attack and defense plus 7,800? What? Why is this even here? 7,800 is nothing per existing enemy. That you can only have 6 at most. What? Exchange with Vegeta when conditions are met. Lowers own attack by 50%. This is the active skill. Evades enemy attack, including super attack for 1 turn. I mean, that part's cool. You're guaranteed a dodge. Can be activated from... Okay. Lowers own attack by 50. I guess that's because you're killing Nappa, so your output now drops by 50% because you lose half your attack force, I guess. But, I mean, if you're comparing Vegeta and Nappa, is Nappa really a 50-50? I don't know about that. It's more like 70-30 or 80-20. Vegeta's way stronger. So this should actually be like 20 or 30% lower. Anyway, that's weird. And exchange with Vegeta when 50% or less, starting from the 4th turn. Okay. You don't need this guy, like, right now. Sure, he'll be cool. Sure, he'll be fun. I'm a Vegeta fanboy and I'm telling you not to. Now, how does that make you feel? Because now that I say that out loud, I kind of feel bad. But it's true. You don't need this guy right now. And I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing right here. I mean, this just seals the deal for me. I was just going to say I might do a live summon. Just like a practice live summon. Because I'm going to be doing some live summons on the 5-year. But let's just say I have a better chance at summoning on the beer spanner than I do on this one. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, back to the article. So the article continues. Dokkan Battle's 5th anniversary countdown. Since the end of May, we've been entitled to a long countdown campaign, allowing you to obtain a set of 55 tickets for free. Distributed through different missions each week, these tickets will be used on a special banner. This list of missions is present here. Some are tedious. We must admit that the characters highlighted in the banner are not the most interesting. Oh wait, no, this isn't the Vegeta banner. This is the different one, the 55 ticket one. However, the presence of all the LRs outside of the portal is a sufficient excuse to not miss these tickets. So actually, let me switch over to the game real quick. We have had, so far, a bunch of missions to get those tickets. We still have one mission that we have not completed yet, and that's this one. So we are 80% of the way there. You have to log in 25 days. So we got 80% of the way there. So that's, yeah, we got 20% left. So five more days to go, and then we'll be done with this. And I think we should have all 55. That should be it. And I believe they're talking about that, but that's not really what the focus is for today's video. Today's video is just about this update. I thought we were going to get something, but we're not. Just keep in mind that tomorrow from 4 p.m. Pacific all the way until 11, so 7 hours of maintenance. Could be more than just this mini celebration or whatever that you want to call this. Could be more than that. They could be starting to drop more stuff, more data rollouts for the 5-year, which is very likely because we're so close. We're like less than 2 weeks away, or almost 2 weeks away exactly. So it's very likely that this data drop is not just going to be for the intermediate celebration that we're getting, but also for the 5-year. They're going to be giving us some assets and all that stuff. You'll see all of it on Twitter anyway. So that is it for this video. Not too much to say more than that. Yeah. Get hyped, people. Use this celebration as a training exercise, all right? Don't summon. Save your stones. And more importantly, prove to yourself that you have what it takes to have the willpower. I'm struggling with this even as I make this video because as I was explaining to you how you shouldn't summon and save for the 5-year, the Vegeta fanboy in me is kind of dying a little bit because I need Vegeta units. I don't have all the Vegeta units, so the fact that I just said that kind of hurts, so I need to go cry. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like down below and let me know in the comments, after all that I've said. Are you going to summon or are you not? Again, it's up to you. And you guys know I always give you my honest opinion. In this particular moment, I'm suggesting don't. You can still do it if you want. I ain't the boss of you. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.